he goes, I would never want to meet anybody who has mast cell because it just sounds so horrible. And I'm like, it can be, especially for those who have it even worse than other people. Hey guys, good afternoon. So it is, I don't know, it's got to be about 12:30 because I'm here a half hour early. I just pulled up at the clinic to see the doctor to check on this infection or whatever it may or may not be, and go from there. And then I'm in an appointment for tomorrow to see the doctor, not the doctor, like the dentist. And that's gonna be really it for today and probably tomorrow. I may or may not even go into work tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna go into the clinic and see what is going on with me.
Sarah?
I look like crap, especially my hair. And I need to get it done, but it's really hard to wash my hair with an IV in my arm, even when I cover it with a bag or a glove. And I'm supposed to keep it until next Thursday, or this Thursday, but I think I might infuse, because I didn't do it yesterday, and do it tonight, or today, and then take it out so I can do my hair tomorrow for this coming weekend at work. I don't know. But I'm waiting for the doctor right now, and we'll see what he says. Obviously, I'm leaving the doctor's office. So this guy, he basically said that I have yet another viral sinus infection. So he goes, what I want to do is I don't want to start you on antibiotics. He was like, I want you to start on like prednisone to kind of help relieve that. And then he takes some Sudafed, which I have. He goes, try Mucinex. I'm like, I'm taking it right now. He goes, that's great. We go, yep, it does work. It just doesn't fix it. It helps it. So, long story short, which is always long, is that he said, so today is Tuesday. He goes, if Thursday and Friday, if you haven't got better, or if you even got worse, to call us. And he goes, I'm not in the office Thursday and Friday, and then he'll come back, Monday. He goes, just call. They'll have a message in the system saying that you need to prescribe her IV antibiotic, and then they will probably have me come in just to make sure that everything's kind of as it is, and then they'll prescribe that for the weekend. So I may or may not be on IV antibiotics. I can't even say that, but we'll see. But now I'm headed to Walmart so I can return the Red Box movie that I rented for my dad last night. So when I was at the doctor's office, the doctor was, at first it somehow came up that I have mast cell. Oh, because when he walked in, he's like, so clearly you're sick because of the mask. I go, well, I wear the mask all the time, like when I'm at home. And I was like, because I have mast cell. He goes, oh, okay, So then we went on with the day. We did some breathing techniques and everything, and symptoms and all, and we even did some blood work, things like that. And then afterwards, he he said something, and I ended up talking about like some of the symptoms I received with mast cell, and how I just think it's crazy that I'm allergic to so much, but I'm not allergic to food. Not that I've noticed anyway, and I eat a lot of different foods, or even medication, which is a good thing because I take so many medications, and it would be a struggle looking for the right medications that work for me. And he's like, honestly, you're the first person I ever met that has mast cell. He goes, like, you hear about it. Like, he goes, I learned about it back in med school, which is funny because it made it seem like maybe he's like fairly new as a doctor, which is, you have to be new at everything at one point in your life. And I'm like, do you know what mast cell is? And it was just really cool to be able to tell him. And he's like, yeah, he means it's, and then he just literally said one sentence, and that was, yeah, it's when your mast cells are kind of overstimulated. And I kind of smiled, and I was like, essentially yes. It was like, well, it's basically when they excessively release like um chemical mediators. And he goes, well, that makes sense. And which then I told him brings on like a lot of different symptoms, which the biggest one is anaphylaxis. And I was like, but yeah, in the end, I'm allergic to everything. Now, of course, I'm not allergic to everything, but he gets the point, and those who have mast cell get the point, especially since I know that most of you guys who have mast cell have said, I'm allergic to everything. So it was really nice, and we went and we talked about it, mast cell, for about 3 full minutes, just legit me telling him what mast cell is and my symptoms, so that he can get a better understanding of mast cell. And I was like, well, by the way, so I gave him my hand. I was like, nice to meet you. I'm Sarah Jean. I have mast cell activation syndrome. I was like, and now you get to finally say you met somebody with it. And he goes, well, it's nice to meet you. He goes, but he goes, I would never want to meet anybody who has mast cell because it just sounds so horrible. And I'm like, it can be, especially for those who have it even worse than other people. But it was really cool to educate a doctor about a condition that I have and that he doesn't know much about. Well, I gotta take my line out. Wow. I'm really excited that I'm taking my line out because I get to do my hair tonight. I am so excited to do my hair. Because my hair up is fine, but you can tell when it's up a certain way or for a certain time, which means my hair is dirty. But my line is kind of bleeding out here, so I don't want it to get infected. So I called my nursing company. My nurse was like, hey, I'm gonna pull it. It's also not really flushing very well because a lot of the line has kind of shifted out again. Quite disgusting and dirty. All right, it is time to shower. I'm totally ecstatic to wash my hair. As you guys all know, I had the IV in. It's a little rough when it's in my crease of my arm. And I also mentioned recently in my vlogs that it's really hard to kind of get into the routine of doing things. And yes, I still shower every day, but I just don't do as much, like meaning my hair. I think I've been saying I want to do my hair for, I feel like it's been like 3 weeks now. Anyway, it's time to clean my hair. Okay. So cold. Oh. But I feel so clean, especially, most importantly, my hair. I almost forgot what it was. Can we say yummy? My hair is getting shorter by the minute. Look how short it is already. And my hair is like way down here. Tomorrow I'm hoping that I can finally cover this because
It's a long story, but it's a heating vent, and we can't put anything over it without having it like fireproof. But the heating part of it is actually in this section. So that section I'm just gonna keep open, which is fine because it's in like my office space. But because this is part of my living room, I hate it. And then on this corner here is another little spot. So I'm going to just take like a rod and then take like a almost sheer white curtain and put that over these two spots and leave the third one open. Anyway, I just got done eating and I'm going to watch some Lost Girl on Netflix, which has been basically what I've been watching as background all day today. And I wanted to say something and I already forgot. Oh, I feel a lot better. Like, I don't, like, my nose is a little drippy and a little stuffy, but I don't sound like it to me, at least in my mind, I don't sound like it. And my chest cavity feels open, and my, like, I don't have a lot of pressure in my nose. But I noticed I was feeling better before my shower, but like after the shower, I feel about like 90% amazing, which is crazy because I just went to the doctor and whatever else. But like the doctor said, he's almost positive it's not going to last and it's going to come back really bad. So we're just going to keep the fingers crossed that it stays away. But for so far, so good. I am doing well, and I didn't take any medication. I didn't even take the prednisone that the doctor told me to take because I forgot until just now. Anyway, I feel like I'm just rambling. I'm just so happy my hair is done. And I'll I'll straighten my hair tomorrow when it's all dry. All right, with that, I will chat with you guys, mañana, and have a good night.